Well, 2-2 scoreline will only do justice to India's efforts, and if the scoreline would have been 3-1 instead, I'm absolutely sure that that scoreline would have not made justice to the efforts put in by the Indians and the fight shown by each and every player on the field. Be it Rishabh Pant coming out to bat with an injured foot or people playing 5 sessions out for a draw. This test series had it all, and even though these two teams were not to their full strength, I feel this test series was one of the best test series of all times. And I mean, as an Indian cricket fan as well, I felt that this test series was probably almost at par with the 2020-2021 Border Gavaskar Trophy as well. So in this video, I'll be talking about the fifth test and the entire test series as a whole. So let's get started. This game had it all, as England and India both made 4 changes each. Even Ben Stokes, captain of England, was ruled out because of injury. Ollie Pope won the toss and elected to field first on what was a green top and overcast conditions prevailed. India lost early wickets, but Karun Nair's stiff resistance got him a 50 after 3,146 days in Test cricket, which is the second highest days between 2 consecutive half centuries, only next to Parthiv Patel. Now, India managed to score 224 runs, which was maybe 30 or 40 runs short according to everyone. And on day 2, England got India's tail out in just 34 balls, as they picked up last 4 wickets in 34 balls. When England came out to bat, Ben Duckett and Zach Crawley just had all guns blazing against the Indian fast bowlers, and at lunch on day 2, England were 109 for the loss of just 1 wicket, trailing by 115 with 9 wickets in the bank. Another important thing to note that Chris Wokes had a shoulder injury while fielding and was ruled out of the test match, hence England were only with 10 batsmen and not 11. A remarkable recovery by India post-lunch on day 2 made sure that England didn't run away with the game, and India only conceded a lead of 23 runs. In the third innings, it was India's batsman who rose up to the occasion. Jaiswal scored a brilliant century, and the surprise package was Akashdeep, who came in as a night watchman and went on to score his first ever test match half century. Shubman Gill looked a bit uncertain and was trapped once again by the ball coming in. And as Gus Atkinson was making a comeback, he also picked up 5 wickets in the first innings, and Ravindra Jadeja and Washington Sundar's handy contributions lower down the order once again proved vital, as India managed to put up a target of 374 for England. The highest chase target at Oval in the history of Test cricket was 263. Well, England were not the favourites, and India were definitely not the clear favourites as well. Day 4 comes where England had lost 1 wicket and India needed 9 wickets to win. It was pretty certain that India will win this game if the conditions were overcast and the ball did something. But at one stage, England were 106 for 3, and from that, it was Harry Brook and Joe Root who stitched a 195-run partnership, with Harry Brook scoring the bulk of the runs and getting his 10th Test match century, only the first player to score 10 centuries inside 50 Test match innings. And Joe Root, the legend, also notched up yet another 100 against India. But the Indians once again made a fantastic comeback, as they got Harry Brook, Joe Root and Jacob Bethel just before stumps, and it was actually bad light which forced the game to be ended. And on the final day of the test series, where we have had all 5 games going into the 5th day of the test match, that doesn't happen often. It was only the 4th instance where the 5-match test series has gone in the 5th day of each test match in this series. India needed 4 wickets to win, and England needed 35 runs to win. And the first 2 balls of the day were boundaries, and it felt like England will finish this game inside 4 overs. But the comeback from the bowlers was just outstanding. Even I have to mention, Chris Wokes came out with a dislocated shoulder and was giving his best for the country. And that's what Test cricket is actually. It tests you, it tests the players, it tests your character, and I feel this test series will be remembered for a long time. And this test series marks the end of a fantastic first Anderson Tendulkar trophy, which will be shared by India and England. And England have now not beaten India in a test series since 2018, and I'm pretty sure the next test series probably 27 or 28. I'm not sure if England will win that either, because that will be played in India. But that's it for this video, and we'll be seeing Gautam Gambhir, the head coach, continuing for India for sure because of this drawn test series now. And we have to say Shubman Gill was looking inexperienced at points, but overall it was a fantastic team effort by Team India to draw that series, even after positions they were put in, especially after lunch on day 2, and even the partnership between Joe Root and Harry Brook proved too good for India. But that's it from this video, and make sure you hit the subscribe button, as I'll be also uploading the Pakistan versus West Indies T20 series review, and we'll also be covering the ODI series between them and the white ball series between South Africa and Australia, which is coming up. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and press that bell icon. Thank you so much.